Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Up to now, in our previous videos, we discussed about data types. So the data types that we discussed are, we discussed int data type, and then after int, we discussed about float data type. After that, we discussed complex data type, and finally, we discussed boolean data type. So people who are coming directly to this video, better to watch videos on these topics, then only you can understand from this video. So today we will discuss another important and most valuable data type, that is str data type. But before entering into this topic, I want to make you people to know one best feature, one of the best feature of the Python, that is Python. Python is a object oriented. Python is a object oriented programming. By seeing this line, some of our friends coming from other languages, they will think Python is a object oriented program. Then this Python we can't use for procedural type. No, friends, the answer for your question is no. We can use Python as a object-oriented program, and also for procedural function type also we can use. Okay, that's fine. Now, what is a object? Okay, what is object? To get clear clarity about this question, let me take some example. Here I will take x equals to 10, and then after that I will take y equals to y equals to 20. Y equals to 20 I am taking. Now in Python internally what actually is happening means, let me explain what is actually happening in Python. Let us assume this is an object. Let us assume this is an object. Now when you declare x equals to 10, what happened internally means that 10 object is created. Now the x variable, which we assigned 10, this variable refers to this object. And also we have taken y equals to 20. Now for 20, 20 object is created, and now for y variable which we declared, this y will refers to this object. Okay, up to now it is okay, fine. Now what I will do is, here I will take a equals to 10, a equals to 10 and b equals to 10. Now what you are thinking? In Python internally what is going to be happen means, please look here. We have taken two variables, two objects are created. Okay, perfect. Now what is happened? Please look here. In this 10 and in this also 10. Okay, and a variable refers to this object and b variable refers to this object. Okay, this is actually in Python internally is going to be happen. Okay, correct. The people who are thinking this is correct, your assumptions are going to be wrong, because with the same values, we have taken 10 and 10. If any two variables or any n number of variables, if they are having, if they are having same variable, then what actually is going to happen means, please look here. Here only one object is going to be created. In that, the 10 value is going to be stored for this object. Now a, variable a and variable b, both are refers to this object. Oh, have you got some idea? Now you may ask, you explain with some beautiful examples by taking these diagrams and some arrow marks. You explain beautifully. How to believe? So what is the proof for your explanation? So for that, I will take help of one inbuilt function, that is id. Okay, id. By this inbuilt function, I am going to get the proof for this my explanation. Now, what is this id inbuilt function means? For example, here I am taking a equals to 10. Now, what I will do is, here I will take id of a. Now, what exactly is going to be happen internally in Python means, we are using id means this variable, okay, this variable having the value 10. Please listen very carefully, friends. This variable having this 10 value. So what this idea of a will do means, at which address, okay, at which address this was stored. Okay, let me check this in Python shell, then you will get better clarity. Here I will enter into my Python shell. Now please observe, here I am taking x equals to 10. Okay, perfect. Now what I will do is id, okay, id of x. If you observe, in this address this 10 is stored. Okay, now what I will do is y equals to 20 I will take. Again, id of, okay, id of y. So these two are different, friends. If you observe, up to this, these two are same. But if you observe last three numbers, these three numbers are different. So these two are having, okay, these two are having different address, means they are stored in different locations. But okay, please observe, here I will take a equals to 10. Okay, and b equals to, again I will take 10. Now what I will do is id, okay, id of a. Okay, this is the id of a, and I will take id of b. So if you observe, both the ids, okay, both the ids and last three digits also, okay, same. So these two are having same address, means these two variables referring to same object. I am hoping that you got some clarity what actually object and what actually in Python internally is going to be happen. But if anybody still not getting what this terminology all means, don't worry. There is a separate topic, object oriented program. We are going to discuss each and everything in detail in next level. So as of now, just aware these basic things. For all these things, I want to make one conclusion, that is, in Python, okay, in Python, everything, okay, everything is a, yes, friends, everything is a object. Please make sure, please aware this point. Please remember this point very carefully. Some of our friends asked some doubts regarding our previous topics. Those doubts, okay, those doubts I will discuss in the end of this video. So now we will start next topic, that is str data type. But before starting this data type, I want to make a clear note, one small note, that is, please do one favor for me. Whatever in your mind, okay, what you are thinking, whatever in your mind, please remove everything, because I want your fresh minds. Okay, I want your fresh minds. Then only I can inject, okay, then only I can inject this str data type into our brains, like you won't forget in your life. Now, let me ask one question. Okay, okay, do you have a friend? Yes, friends, do you have a friend? Now you may think, hello, Mr. Venki. On the earth, if any person is there without friend, okay, fine. Now, what my second question is, do you have, okay, do you have best, okay, best friend? Now you may ask again, hello, Mister, having a friends, okay, having a friends or friend, among those, okay, among those friends, everyone will have best friends, okay, like that you may ask. Now what I will do is, here, how many, okay, how many best friends you have. If any person giving the answer in two digits, okay, or some people may give in three digits also. So please take care. Your life is in wrong track. You may have any number of friends, okay, not a problem. But the best friend, okay, the best friend list less than 2 digits means only single digit. Okay, please aware this point very carefully. So all of you having friend, okay, all of you having friends, best friend. So like that, our programmers, okay, we programmers also have friends, best friend. Among that best friend, one of the important best friend is str data type. Str data type is one of the best friend for programmer, because if you write a code, okay, if you write a code in that 1,000 objects are created. Don't ask me what is object. I explained everything here. Okay. Now in your code, 1,000 objects are created. Among 1,000 objects, okay, in your code, among 1,000 objects, 900 objects, okay, 900 plus objects are string objects. So by this, you can know how much, okay, how much important this str or string data type. Now you may immediately think, okay, what is string? To answer for this, let me take a definition. What is string means any sequence, okay, any sequence of characters, okay, any sequence of character is called a string. Now let me take some examples. Here I will take s equals to, okay, Venki, and s equals to, within some single code I will take, okay, Ganesh, and another example s equals to, within double code I will take Shrikant. Okay, among these three, okay, among these three, which are valid and which are invalid? Yes, friend, please think. Okay, which are valid, which are and invalid? Here, the people coming from other languages, okay, they will hand directly shows to this one. But okay, but please look here. Among these three, only this one, okay, among these three, only this one is invalid. When you assign this s equals to Venki, it will refers to variable Venki. Is there any variable like Venki? It may refer, but it will not there. So you get a error. But okay, these two, okay, these two are valid. If you want proof, let me execute some example in Python shell. Here I will take s equals to, within single code I will take Ganesh. Okay, yes friends, it is perfectly valid. Now s equals to, within double quotes I will take Shrikant. Okay, Shrikant, and it is also valid. Now to know this variable s belongs to which data type, I will check that with the help of inbuilt function type of, okay, type of s. If you observe here, we are getting it is a str data type, but here we are getting class. This was the one doubt asked by one student. I will explain that in the end of this video. But let's come to our main discussion. So it is a str data type. Okay, it's perfect. Now I will take s equals to, I won't take any single code. Okay, I don't want any single code or double code. Directly I will take Venki. Okay, if you observe, the name Venki is not defined. So what actually happened means the Python will consider this one as a variable and refers to this variable. Is this variable available or not? It is not available, so it will give name error. So like this, we have to follow while dealing with strings. But in Java or some C language, we are having, okay, ch, for example, ch equals to, within single code, yeah, I am taking. Now what will happen in C or Java means this will not considered, okay, this will not considered as a str data type. It will considered as The people coming from C or Java, they have to tell immediately, okay, this belongs to char data type. And if we want a string in C or Java languages, then we have to take like ch equals to within double quotes. Okay, within double quotes, if we take, then it will refers to string. But please make sure all this nonsense is not there in Python. Everything, okay, everything is only string, okay, only str data type. No name of char data type in Python. Everything will considered as a string only. Even if you declared in a single code, it will considered only str. So now what is my requirement is at the output, okay, at the output level, I want some statement like lectures, okay, lectures on Python by V groups, okay, lectures on Python by V groups are good, yes, good or bad, okay, good or bad, that you have to tell. Please make a comment. This statement lectures on Python by V groups are your answer here, good or bad. Please make a comment. But I will take average. Okay, this statement at the output level I want. So what we can do? What are the options? What are the options we have to get this statement? Here I will take yes equals to, okay, this statement. Is this valid? Yes, friend. Please think. Okay. Is this valid? No. This is invalid. So now what I will do is I will enclose it with the single quotes. Let me save and let me execute this file. First I will exit from Python shell. Here I will open the path where actually I stored that file. Now, if I execute this file, okay, we are getting nothing. Okay, we are getting nothing. So what we have done is we haven't print anything. So let me print the yes. Okay, let me save and execute that file again here. Okay, now look here. Have you observed? We are getting perfect lectures on Python by V groups or average. Now what my requirement is, okay, now what my requirement, please look here. I don't want this, but I want this V groups, okay, this V groups within single code, like this I want. This is my requirement. I want this total statement, but this V groups I have to mention within single quotes. Now, so what we can do? So please look here. If I take, okay, if I take single quotes, okay, I will take single quotes. Now, if I print this statement, is this valid? Yes, friend. Please think. Is this valid? So let me check here if it is going to be working or not. Here I will execute the same file. If we observe, we are getting syntax error at this point. Okay, so this style we can't follow. So what we can do means we enclose it with a single quotes. Instead of that, I will take double quotes. I will take double quotes. Now is this valid? Yes, friend. Please think. Is this valid? Let me execute that file again. I didn't save. Sorry. We have to save the file. Okay. Now if I execute, okay, now I will execute the same file. If you observe, we are getting lectures on Python. Okay, this we groups within single code. So it is perfect. We are getting our requirement. Now, what is my requirement is I want this V groups. Okay, I want this V groups within double quotes. Now see what are the ways we have. Here I want P groups in within double quotes. Okay. Now is this valid? If I print the S, we will get our requirement? No, because here double quotes opened and here double quotes are closed. Here double quotes open, here double quotes are closed. What about these V groups? So for this type, we can take or we can enclose it within single quotes. So within single quotes, I can take. Now let me execute the same file. Okay, I didn't save the file. Let me save the file. Okay, now I will execute the file again. Okay, have you observed? We are getting lectures on Python. So this V groups within double quote. Wow, perfect. Now the another requirement. Okay, the another requirement I want is we are learning Python. So I want this Python. Okay, I want this Python within single quote. Within single quote, I want this Python. This is my requirement. So how can we get this statement? So my requirement is here I want this Python within single quote. Okay, I have taken single quote. Now is this valid? Yes, friend. Please think. Is this valid? Let me check this file. I will execute the file. If we observe, we are getting at this point a syntax error. So not up to our requirements. So what we can do means, please look here because I am going to discuss one dangerous thing. The people who are sleeping better to wake up. Now what my requirement? The wake up people who wake up now, they have to tell the Python within single quotes I want, and the V groups. Okay, this V groups within double quotes I want. Now, what are the options we have? If I enclosed this statement within these single quotes, is it valid? No, it is not valid. Now, what I will do is I will take double quotes. Okay, I will take double quote instead of single quote. Now, let me save this file. This is going to solve our requirement. Here I will execute the same file again. But still, okay, but still we are getting syntax error at this point. Let me open that file. What happened here is double quotes are open. Okay, perfect. Now this single quote open and this single quote close. But here the double quotes, okay, the double quotes are closed and this double quotes open, this closed. This is perfect. So at this point, we are getting error. So what we can do? The required output, how to get? The people who wake up, okay, please listen. For this type of purpose, this feature is not there in any language. For this type of requirements, in Python, we have, okay, the Python developer, they provided one beautiful feature, that is we can take here triple code. Okay, we can enclose this statement within triple code. Now let me check our requirement is going to get or not. Let me save this file and I will execute this file again. Okay, have you observed? We are getting lectures on Python. This Python within single code and this V groups within double quotes we are getting. We are getting our requirement. It is perfect. Now, what I want is, what I will take here is, I will not take single quotes. I will take three, okay, three double quotes. I will enclose with this statement, three double quotes. Now, what you are thinking? This is valid or invalid? Yes, friends, please think. This is valid or invalid? Yes. Okay, it is perfectly valid. We can take, so we can take either, okay, either three, okay, three single, yes friend, what three single quotes are three, okay, three double quotes. We can take either three single quotes or three double quotes. Okay, this is going to solve my requirement. With this my life become very easy. You can take either three single quotes or, yes friend, three double quotes. Here I will take another example. Okay, s equals to, okay, within single quotes I will take s equals to Python. Okay, Python and lectures. Okay, Python lectures by V groups. Okay, V groups or okay, good. Okay, I will take good. Now, if I take this example and I will enclose it with single code, how many of you think this is valid? Yes, friend, please think. How many of you think this is valid? Let me take that example here. Okay. How many of you think this is valid? I will save this file and execute in command prompt. That file is okay. If you observe, we are getting error. It is a syntax error. EOL like that we are getting. This EOL means end of line. At end of the line, we are getting error. So what we can do for this type? If I enclose it with double quotes, friends, I will enclose it with the statement within double quotes. Now let me check, is this going to solve my requirement or not? If you observe, we are getting syntax error. Okay, EOL while scanning literal. Okay, while scanning at the end of the line, we are getting error. So what we can do here means, please look here. I will enclose the statement within single quotes. Okay. Now let me save this file and execute in Python shell. Okay. If you observe, our requirement got solved. We can take here three single quotes, or okay, or we can take three double quotes also, it is valid. So when it comes to okay, when it comes to okay, when it comes to multi-line, okay, multi-line string literals, okay, string literals, then it is better to go for three single quotes or three double quotes. So please remember all these points very carefully. This is the one of the best feature. We don't get this feature in any other languages. This is the one feature that available only in Python. Now people with two brains, okay, people with two brains, they will think like that. Is this valid? Okay, single code, Venki, and then I am taking double code. Yes, friend, is this valid? Their thinking level is next level. Let me enter into Python shell. Here I will take s equal to single code Venki. Okay, and I will close it with the double code. Now, if you observe, we are getting syntax error. At the end of the line, we are getting error. So this is a not valid. Now, which type is recommended? Okay, I will take okay, and then another example within double quotes I will take okay, Venki, and within triple quotes, okay, within triple quotes I will take same example, okay, within three single quote. Now at fourth I will take three double quotes, okay, three double quotes, same example. But I want to clear one thing, all these things, okay, all these things are valid, but which one is recommended to use? Yes, friends, what you thinking, which one is recommended to use? The people coming from C language, okay, C language or Java language, they will always, okay, their finger always going to this type. But okay, but my recommendation is this, because by looking all this, our code seems like some ugly. But still, if you're not convinced, let me take some example. S equals to three double quotes, okay, Venki, okay, Venki, and I will close it with three double quotes. Now, if I print S, okay, have you observed? Still, if you provided in three double quotes, but still Python will consider only in within single quotes. So better to follow this convention. I hope you got some idea regarding string data type. Now we are having okay, s equals to within single quote I am having okay, this string. Now how to access the elements in string? Okay, the next topic is how to okay, how to access elements in string. To answer for this question, we have okay, in our Python developer provided index value. Okay, index value. By the help of this index value, we can access the element in the string. Now the persons coming new to program, they will ask immediately what is, okay, what is index. Let me give some explanation regarding this question. Here I will take same example, VENKY. Okay, so what is this index? Okay, what is this index? And each and everything, okay, we will discuss in detail. Don't worry. Still, okay, still if you observe our syllabus, we have string concept. Okay, string concept as a separate topic. There we will discuss in detail. We will do operation. Okay, we will do operation for string. But now the index value, okay, the index value means every element in the string will contain index value, and that index value will start from, yes, will start from 1, and then we have 2, after 2 3 4, and finally 5. This is the index value we are having. Yes, the people who are thinking this is correct, better to learn numbers from the kid, okay? Because the index value, okay, or the numbers will start from 0. Okay, the index values also starts from 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is the index value. By this index value, we can access these elements. To prove this, let me execute some examples. Here I will take s equals to Venki. Okay, Venki. Okay, now how to access this one means we are having, okay, s of 2 square brackets. Here if you take the index value, now I will take 0. Okay, if you observe, we are getting v. Now I will take s of 1 e. Okay, it is perfect. Now here I will take s of 2. Okay, n, perfect. And here I will take s of 3. Okay, it's perfect. And finally s of 4. Okay, it's perfect. And now what I will take is s of 15 I will take. Please think what is the output we are going to get, because our string contain up to 4 index. Okay, up to 4th index we are having. If I take 15, which is not there, so what we will get means we will get index error. Okay, the index is out of range. See, if we observe here, we are getting index error. The string, okay, string index out of range means this 15 index is not in range of this example. So by this we can access up to this limit only. Now you may ask, what is the special in this? In every programming language we can see this, but please make sure we are having one specialty in Python index, that is we can access the elements of the above example with not only these index values. Okay, there is another special feature in Python you can't see anywhere, that is negative index. Okay, we can access the elements by negative index also. Here let me take the negative index value. Okay, -1. Okay, -1, -2, -3, yes friend, -3, -4, and finally -5. So the twist here is the positive index. Okay, the positive index is in direction of left to right. Okay, left to right, but the negative index direction is okay, from right to, okay, right to left. So the negative index value starts from right to left. Let me check some examples, then you will get better idea. Here I will take within single quote same example. Okay, now s of, okay, within square brackets I will take s of minus 1. So what is the output we are going to get? Please look here. S of, okay, s of minus 1 means this part. S of minus 1 we are going to get y. So let me check here. Okay, if you observe, we are getting y. Okay, perfect. Now s of minus minus 3 I am taking. Okay, have you observed? We are getting n. So at minus 3 index, okay, at minus 3 index we are having n. So this is one of the best feature in our Python. Now if I take s of minus, okay, minus 10 I will take. If we observe, we are getting index error, string index out of range. This is applicable to both positive and negative things. Now people will ask, what is the use of this negative index? To explain the use of this negative index, I will give one example. In a room, okay, in a big room, there is a big crowd, okay, like 1,000 people. Now, if they want to exit from the room with a single door, it is going to be a difficult. It will work, but is it is difficult. But if that room having another door, okay, if that room having another door, the difficulty will reduces. So for that purpose, having two doors, okay, we can access by negative index and positive index. Then programmer life become very simple. If you want, let me give another example for this. Here I will take s equals to one unknown string print. Okay, we don't know what is the string. Okay, how much length it is, we don't know. Okay, there is a assume like there is a big string. Now you are going to get the value of negative index. In this unknown string, if I want to access this last element, okay, if I want to access this last element, can you do by using positive index? Yes, friends, can you do by using positive index? Yes, the answer is yes, we can do. There are ways, but we are having some other way like negative index, then our life become very easy. If I considered s of minus 1, okay, s of minus 1, then easily we will get the last element in this string. Okay, this is the one of the useful, okay, and advantage of negative index in Python. So this is how we can access the elements within a string by using index. Now at the starting of video, I said there are some doubts. So I will discuss the doubts now. So one of our friend raised a doubt, that is, when you take, okay, type, when you use this type function in result or in output, we are going to get like this. Okay, class, okay, class, and which data type it may be. Okay, let us take int. This is the thing we are going to get in output. If we want, let me take one example directly here. I will take s equals to 10.5. Now type of, okay, type of s, if you observe, we are getting it is a class, means it's a class float. Now the person doubt is, what is this class means? So what exactly it means? Here we can create a class, okay, we can create a class like with the name test, and within this test you can create one object. Okay, this is the actual story. So in the example we have taken float. Let us take that example only. Here in Python there is a class, okay, class like a float. Okay, there is a class name with a float. On this there is a objects, okay, objects on float. Okay, now what is this class mean? We are going to use, okay, we are going to use this class to create, okay, to create objects. Okay, for example, you can consider this class as a design, okay, design or a blueprint. When you build any building or tower, first of all what you will do, you will design or you will create a blueprint. So this class also represent to that type meaning only. So before creating any objects, we have to specify this class. So this is the explanation regarding this doubt. But still, if you're not getting this, don't worry. There is another separate concept, oops concept. There we are going to spend so many days. There you will get a better idea. As of now, just aware these things. So this is the things we discussed today. I hope you are getting clarity what I have discussed. In the next video, still I want to discuss some topics regarding string data type. This is just for basic idea. If you see our syllabus, there is a string separate concept. There we will do postmortem to string data type. As of now, just aware these things. And if you like the string data type, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. Still, if you have any doubts regarding this session, you can ask me in comment box or you can contact me in Instagram also. This is all for this video. We will meet in next video. Thank you.